Hello kids, I hope you have mastered your present and past indefinite tense by now. And today is the turn of future indefinite tense. Children, this tense is also known as simple future tense. This tense is used when you want to talk about the actions that will take place in future. They have not taken place yet. They are going to take place in future. For example, he will come here next week. In this sentence, the action of coming has not yet taken place. It will take place in future, that is next week. Children, we use this tense to predict the future, to tell about the future in advance. Okay? And if you want to make any promise, then also this tense is used. For example, Ram will win the race. Okay, this is the prediction that we are making about Ram's future. Now let us look at the sentence structure or the formula of this tense. First of all, subject is written. Okay, then according to the subject, we select either shall or will. After selecting shall or will, we write down the first form of the verb. Remember children, this first form of the verb is the base form. Okay? We never add s or es over here in this tense. Okay, remember that because most of the times the children make this mistake of adding s or es in future tense. That is completely wrong. So avoid that. Okay, so after writing down the base form, if required, you add the object to complete the meaning of the sentence. Now look at the sentence to understand this structure better. Okay, Ram will open the shop early tomorrow. In this sentence, Ram is our subject and will, we have selected the helping verb will, then open is the first form of the verb and Ram will open what? The shop. So the shop is the object that I have added and early tomorrow is the time expression that is used. Now look at this slide to understand where to use shall and where to use will. Okay. So children, if your subject is I or we, then shall is selected. I shall help you. We shall help you. So with I and we use shall. But if your subject is any second person pronoun or third person pronoun, then we use will. Okay, with he, she, it, you, they, any singular name or any plural. Okay, we use will. For example, he will come to my house today. She will get good marks in the exams. It will rain today. You will eat it. They will come to my house, etc. Okay? Now children, in your exams you get these tenses in the forms of blanks. And at times you people get confused that which tense form you have to select. Then in those times of confusion, you should focus on the time expressions that are used in those sentences. Though it is not necessary that every time these time expressions are used, but most of the times these expressions are used in the sentences. These expressions are just like your friends because they help you, they guide you that which tense form you have to write. So the first time expression that I'm going to tell you is tomorrow. Okay, so if you see this word tomorrow in the sentence, then it is clear that you have to fill in the blank with future indefinite tense. For example, I will come to your house tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening, or day after tomorrow. Okay, now the next time expression is next. Okay, so children, if you say that next year he will join our school, or next week he is going to join the dance classes, next month, okay, so in a few days, if you talk about in a few days, any time expression that is used for future, it can be in a few months, in a few years, or soon, in 2024. Since 2020 is going on, if you want to say something about 2024, then that's future. You're talking about future. So if you use the word soon, then also you are talking about future. For example, if you say everything will be fine soon, then this sentence means that in near future everything is going to be fine. Okay. Now children, it's very easy to make negative sentences in this tense. What you have to do is you have to just add not after shall or will. For example, if I say I shall play hockey, then in order to make a negative sentence, what I have to do, I have to just insert not after shall. I will say I shall not play hockey. In the same way, if I say he will win the race, so to make the sentence into negative, what I will do, I will say he will not win the race. I will insert not after will. Easy, isn't it? Now, how to make interrogative sentences? So children, that is also very easy. What you have to do is you have to start your question with helping verb shall or will. Then at the second place you will write down the subject and then the verb first form will come. And don't forget, whenever you are making interrogative sentences, there should be a question mark in the end. Okay, because a question is incomplete without that question mark. Remember that. Now children, there is a question for you and you have to fill in the blanks with simple future tense. Look at the first sentence. Saurav dash a pilot soon, and in bracket become is written. Okay, so Saurav is a name, and so remember the formula: subject, shall or will, and then verb first form. So what is your answer? Think. We'll discuss it later. Okay. The second sentence is I dash my room on Sunday. Okay. And in bracket, the verb that is given is clean. The next sentence, the table dash if you sit on it. Okay. This sentence is predicting the future, that if you sit on the table, it's going to break. Okay. Now look at the fourth one. Sheena dash you the album later. Number 5. They dash the match as they have practiced very hard. So again predicting the future. Okay. Think over the answers and we'll discuss them. I hope you are ready with your answers. Let's discuss the answers. Okay. Saurav will become a pilot soon. So over here, Saurav is a singular person, a name. That is why we have written will. Will and become is the first form of the verb. That is why will become. I, with INV, we select shall. That is why I shall. And clean is the first form. No change. No adding S or ES over there. Okay? The table will break if you sit on it. Sheena will show you the album later. They will win the match as they have practiced very hard. So children, with this, I come to the end of this video. I hope you have understood it. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.